Good Wednesday morning, the 6th of June, for Coffee with the Tigg. Reflection off of the necklace there with the shirt up, so nasty. Um, yeah, looks like my camera doesn't want to do normal color. It wants to do the gray out. I can't figure out why, but it's what it is. So there you go. Ran my first, well, won my first race against the AI in a set of Corsa last night. They get a little pushy, you get a little shovey, you get a little body damage, but I won it, so that's all that matters. Posted the video on YouTube and linked it over at the Nod. Excuse me. So that's that. Didn't do hot laps, just did that real quick race, just a 3-lapper, for the career mode, and I did that. Itchy beard this morning too. Anywho, that's that. Um, a lot of cool stuff for hot lapping if you're into that over at the Nod. If you're, it's good times, good wheel time. Get behind the wheel, drive a car, any car. Against the AI, it's not a big deal if you're in practice mode to have other cars on the track when you're doing hot lapping, just to give an idea how fast you need to go. Lots of ums again this morning. Not really awake. Wednesday, of course. Getting tireder as the week goes on. Yeah. Anyway. So, I'm at a loss for words. Did download all that stuff for the hot lapping, and I'll get to it when I get to it. It's just a lot of things going on at the house here. And, well, a lot of things going on at the house here. Anyway, life isn't always a bowl of cherries. Sometimes I never say life is a bowl of cherries, and you wind up in the pits. I just say life is a bowl of pits, and sometimes you wind up in the cherries. And right now we're really in the bottom of the pits here. But needless to say, we'll get through it. If anybody wants to loan me $800 to $1,200 by the end of business today to help with that, I'll pay you back, of course. But yeah, that's life. Anyway, there's no grip is still a no-show. There's a lot of talk about it just being gone. A little bit I've been reading over at where's wrong mouse. I have two mice. I have mice on my desk, two of them. One for my computer, one for this tablet. Since it has a cracked screen, you can't really touch the screen anymore, so you got to use a mouse. A lot of talk over at race department about no grip. Their demise. They're comparing it to Black Hole Motorsports a few years back, well, close to 10 years back, and they're still not reached. A guy did post that he said that it's down and it's going to be down until who knows when, and don't PM him because he doesn't want to be bothered with it. Sounded like one of the owners or one of the moderators, somebody of importance at No Grip, so there you go. He doesn't want to be bothered with it, so it sounds like No Grip is a done deal as being completely dead. Um, that happens, and it happens more often than we like, but there you go. It's gone. We'll have to find, well, we did find some. All the links are over at Synod. We have to get that a little bit more organized. So there you go. But I have a whole thread of links over at Synod on links for that, so I think those sites are there too in the other sim form part of the section. So if you're looking for GTR2, GTL, well, instead of course, I just posted a link to I found by accident the other day, completely by accident, I found F1 2018 and all the tracks for a set of Corsa And they work. I loaded that up real quick last night to see what they look like, and they're nice looking cars. For the car that they are, they're nice looking. They're not the class, it's the halo and the whole 9 yards. So if anybody wants to, as a set of Corsa, wants to drive the new F1 car, there's a link over. It's the nod for that mod. In the other mod section, of course, there's that. So there's not much else really going on, other than the hot lapping, which some people get tired of me talking about it, but I like talking about it. This is my vlog. This is, after all, Coffee with the Tigg, and the Tigg likes hot lapping, so that's what he talks about. Other than little things here and there. But that's the main thing that the Tigg likes to do. He likes to hot lap. He's not the fastest driver in the world. He's not the most technical driver in the world, but he gets the job done. And he's happy with his outcome. If he cuts the best lap he can, it's clean, and it's it's only a few seconds off the faster guys, then he's happy with it. When I do my personal challenges, like I used to do when I had my written vlog, try to get within 5 seconds of the actual real time. Then that's something I push for. But with the hot lap challenges, I usually just put in I've said this before, I put in my 10 laps, 5 to 10 laps, depending on how long the track is, and call it good. That's just the way the Tigg is. He's always happy with what he does. He's the die-hard, but he's not the greatest. He's the Tigg. And that's what he does. That's he's me. He's my alter ego. Of course, if any of you know, my real name is Dan. But I go by Tigg on the internet. So that's why you see Coffee with the Tigg instead of Coffee with Dan. Because on the internet, I go by, the Tigger, usually. Over the past 20 odd years, it started with web TV, believe it or not, when I started using this nickname. And if you do Google search for TI2BLEGRR, that's all me. Nobody else. That is all me. No one else uses anything remotely close to what I do for my name. And that all spurred from when I was on web TV and I wanted to be known as Tigger, and I typed that into their nickname, and it would just Tigger 2617 or some crappy number like that after it. I said if I have to have a number in it, I typed in TI-GGER, and it was too long for their system. So I cut it down to TI2BLEGRR. It went through, and henceforth, since about 21 years now. 20 years now. It's 1989, 1990, somewhere in there. Oh, well, maybe it's been 19 years. That's what I've gone by on the internet. So that's the genesis of the name that I use is from way back from web TV days, and I just kept using it. I did go by Tigger the Typo King at some game sites that no longer exist, but that's neither here nor there. It's always been TI-GGER moniker that I've used. 2000, I think it was 2000. I don't remember. It was such a long time ago, and it was on web TV. If you don't know what web TV is, it's basically it was you guys have some of those Xboxes or the Wii, you can browse the internet a little bit. That's basically what web TV was. You couldn't play games on it unless it was on the internet. It was a simple game, and stuff like that. You got to cruise forums, look at look at some websites. Maybe I didn't even know about the racing sims back then, so I was a latecomer to that. I didn't get into it till 2003, so that was 15 years ago. Seems such a long time ago. a lifetime for some people, but that's that. Anyway, if you want to help the Tigg out, loan them $800 to $1,200. Let me know. I highly doubt anybody's going to do it, but I'm asking anyway. This is the Tigg signing off. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. Maybe. Yeah.